gonna laugh I'm honestly gonna laugh if I hang this somehow. I'll just be absolutely freaking mind blown. Just flabbergasted. Got one on the very first reel. Very first cast. Just hammered it on the Guggen Squad Zinger. And it is a really pale but strong fish. And that is what the Guggen Squad Zinger does. Very first cast. Solid. He's really skinny, so I'm only gonna give him about 2 pounds. But if he was chewing, he'd probably be 3.5. It looked like there's some bait being chased right in here. It's the only good thing about these windy days. Sometimes it gets the fish really freaking active, because it kicks up any sort of bait fish, any sort of craws, anything that bass eat. It just gets them going, gets them really active. So that's the only thing I give to these windy days. Other than that, it's rough. Not bad though. Very first cast with the Zinger. White and chartreuse. Let's go right up on that shoreline. Oh my gosh, I got thumped hard. I got freaking annihilated and he just didn't hit it. He didn't like latch on. I got annihilated. See, and I have to fish back here because there's golfers on the golf course and I don't want them to really see me. So I have to hide. I felt like a bite right there, right by the shore. Hey guys, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the fly rod. I'm only gonna take the fly rod out for a few. I'm gonna go to this lake right over here. There's a lot of small bass in there, and I want to see if I can at least hook one. I want to try to get one fish on the fly rod today. And gosh darn it, my pants keep falling down. Now I gotta use my fanny pack as a belt, which isn't bad. It's not horrible, but it sucks. Really clear. I mean, man, that's clear. That's crazy. And all the grass is like pretty much gone. 'Cause there was a lot of grass in this pond. It all died and got cold, and that's crazy stuff. All right, let's try this. Oh no, there's still grass there. I'm gonna let out a little bit more line so I could try to get it out further. But doing all right how it is right now. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on here before I get kicked out, but we will see. Dang it, just can't get that whip to get it to fully extend. Trying to get it in the little gaps, the little openings. I might have to tie on my, like, the biggest fly that I have. Yeah, they really, there we go. Oh, come on. I'm so sick. Little baby bass on the fly. That's so cool. I just felt a bump. My very first fly fishing fish. Look at that. How freaking awesome. This fish is freezing cold. That is awesome. Perfect little hook set. Starting to rain right now. That is awesome. Thank you, little booger. That's awesome. Yes. That is so cool. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, we're gonna get rained on. There we go. That is an awesome cast right there. That's a good cast. Just slowly dropping. Oh, it got hit. It got hit. Oh, got him. Got him. Oh, he came off. Dang it. That was a bigger fish, too. Oh, I got a swipe. There we go. Oh, there's a school of like 6 of them. Oh, it's a little bluegill. Second species on the fly. Alright guys, so my GoPro died. Get this little bluegill. Very pretty fish. He's like kind of like purplish hue to him. Really pretty. There he goes, just shoots right back down. I'd be wild to catch a freaking carp on this. Totally possible too. There we go. Got one. Got a little bass. It's actually a little bit better too. So that's actually a decent little fish. Decent little fish. Not horrible, but definitely bigger than that last one. Look at that little fish. These fish are really, really cold. Man, this bugger was not coming off. There we go. Cool little fish, really pretty, really firm and like sturdy feeling fish. Not wimpy whatsoever. Gosh, it'd be wild to get a big one. Oh, I got bit. There we go. Got one. All these little bass. All these little dinky bass. It's so freaking cool though. That is awesome. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Smallest guy of the day, but awesome to catch. I think I may have just found my new favorite way of fishing. This is so cool. It makes catching small fish fun. And then if you get a little bit bigger fly, you could probably get those little bit nicer quality bass. I'd be fine catching that, like that second one, that second size. Oh man, totally popped that one out of his mouth. Watch, that one was a decent fish too. Oh, that little fish came by and just hammered it. Oh, that's another bluegill. I saw that thing shoot out from like the dark area and just annihilate it. That is so cool. Pretty little fish. Really pretty little fish. Get him back in. That is awesome. So freaking cool. That one fish that I lost though, he was a good one. That was a good fish. And it was further out too, so I'm gonna try to get this bugger out as far as, there we go. Oh, there we go. I saw that little guy. Another bluegill. Another little bluegill. These little guys are annihilating it. Oh man. The bass, they just can't quite get it because the hook's just a little bit too small. There we go. This is a little bit better fish. Alright, it's a little bass. Not too bad. It's just a tiny bass, but I'll tell you what, he's just fighting like crazy. Man, I want to take this out to Florida and do some catch some of those like ladyfish and stuff like that on this little micro bass. Little fun guy to catch. There he goes. And it's just like one after another. Little multi-species day catching those really fun baby fish. They're small fish, but I hooked one decent one. I mean, I could feel the difference. That is so cool. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Just keep it there. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, he ate it and then left it. Oh, I had a fish hit it. There we go. Looks like another bluegill. It's a bigger bluegill. Oh, we're up in the size in the bluegill a little bit. Ah, man. Looks like he inhaled it. It's the only problem. I actually changed my mind on what lure I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using the jerkbait for a little bit actually, because with how clear the water is, I just feel like they're going to shred this like that bluish hue with the yellow bottom. I don't know why. I was tying up my Dropshot rig. I looked down and I'm like, looks just like glass. Guys, I legitimately just turned off the camera, and right when I turned it off, just a bump, just a giant thump, and came up this little guy. Not little, he's a good size. That's when you know they want it. Decently healthy guy, not too bad. Solid chunk. Fun to catch. Jeez, that aggressiveness. Well, let's see if we can get another one. This time, let's try to get it on camera. I turned off the camera, and then I did one more jerk, and right at that jerk, just boom. Just annihilated it. Right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is. This might be a carp. Yeah, it's a carp. This carp ate it. The carp freaking ate it. The carp ate the jerkbait. Look at that. That is... The carp ate the freaking jerkbait. That is incredible. I don't know why I find that so crazy, but because carp do stuff like that. But that's freaking awesome. I thought at first it was like a monster. Oh, don't get me caught. I thought at first it was like a monster bass. There you go. He unhooks himself. Easy enough. Gosh. That's awesome though. Freaking carp eats the jerkbait. I mean, that was like the second jerk in and he just didn't even think about it. Gosh, what is that? 4 species day. There we go. There we go. Oh, peel and drag. These are really healthy fish, and they're just crushing the frickin' jerkbait. This is a chunky football. I mean a chunk. That last one out, just right there. Pick up this chunk of a fish. Give you guys a quick solid look. This is a heavy fish. Man, that's a heavy frickin' fish. Gosh, maybe 2.5, 3 pounds, because he's not very long. Gosh, frickin' girthy as can be. Let's get the leaf off. Look, the back hook literally came off, like it split open and just came right off. What a shame. So the jerkbait wasn't jerking as good as it should be, which caused that issue. Now it's dropped shot. You know, when something like that happens, just something weird like that, usually tells me switch a bait, switch something. Just do it. Don't ask why, just do it, because sometimes you might just be able to catch a freaking monster. Weird things happen. So for the drop shot, I'm going to be using the Guggen Baits Morning Dawn. Not the ideal color in my opinion for drop shotting in clear water, but I do believe that it'll work really well. So let's give it a shot. Gosh, that's actually a really clean looking color. Looks really good. They got what they call the slaunch sauce on it. You can really smell it. It's got a lot of scent. Let that bad boy sink. Get to the bottom and just bounce it. There we go. Right there. Man, you got, oh, came flying out of the water. Just a little guy, but really fun to catch. He just inhaled that thing. He didn't even think about it. Wow, a lot of big catfish down there. Oh, wow. Look at this little bugger. Woohoo! These fish are just full of energy because this cool, oh, there's another bass right down there. I want to get this up. These bass are just full of freaking energy. Oh, they're all super cold too. They're all full of energy because of this this cold front coming through. It's allowing them to just like rejuvenate from all those hot months. Kind of really pretty, cool little colors. All right, I flipped right inside that pipe. I've never, there we go. I've never fished. Oh, this is a good fish, guys. I've never fished next to this waterfall with a drop shot, which is actually probably kind of a dumb thing. I mean, very first cast down there, I just thump. Wow. Oh, there's another fish right behind him. Not big fish, but they're so, God, look how, see, these fish want this drop shot. Look at that. Look how they're inhaling that. That is crazy. And they're chewing on bait because they got sharp teeth. Awesome fish. Really cool. Let's get them back in. There we go. You just real tight up on them. That fish was deep in the middle of the pond. Stay down, stay down, stay down. He's gonna jump, he's gonna jump. Oh, he's swimming right at me. Gosh, look at that. My drag is not loose either. I mean, it's looser than, I always have my drag a little bit loose on drop shots, but they're not, it's not like mega loose. And these fish are just freaking annihilating it. Just really love this morning dawn. More like evening dawn. Another pretty fish. That is awesome. Man, that was like right almost when it hit the bottom. I like reeled up like a turn or two. I didn't even have to pump it or anything. It was already eaten. Alright, this definitely is the last cast. Looks like that storm's going around and not straight over, so that's kind of good, but still. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh! Deep fish. Come on. Gosh, this morning dawn. Gosh, they're not big fish, but they are so freaking strong, and they are annihilating the freaking morning dawn. And they're a perfect hook set right on the roof of the mouth. Gosh, all these fish are really cold. Really pretty. This one's really pretty. That's a pretty freaking fish. Really pretty little fish. Really freaking cold. My gosh. Freezing. There we go. Oh, little bass right there. On like the little moth lure. It's a sturdy little hook. Look at that little fish. Really awesome, pretty little fish. There we go. Wait. Ah, man. Little bugger. There we go. Just a micro little bluegill. See, these a little bit bigger bluegills are able to get a hold of this thing. Just a little bit bigger. They just they have to be about this size in order to be able to get a hold of it. Gosh, all these fish are really cold fish. Really dark. That's what you use to go catch the catfish and all the other ponds. So you come here and you use this fly to catch some bluegill, and you take those little buggers. Oh, got bit right away. You take those little buggers and there we go. Got another. You go catch those freaking decent catfish. What is this? Little baby bass, little micro bass. Oh, there we go. Oh, little feisty fish. This is probably one of the bigger fish I've caught. Gosh, what is that? Oh, it's just a big frickin' bluegill. Look at that. Look at this catch, guys. Palm-sized bluegill. Gosh darn, look at that. Pretty bluegill. Awesome. Get that bugger right back in. That was cool. Well, that's the strongest fish I've caught on this thing. I mean, I had a freaking ball today. Of course that comes loose, but I had a ball today. Started off extremely rough. So like I said, during the editing, I am cutting out basically every other pond I went to because it was rough everywhere I went. But I wanted to catch a few fish on the fly rod, and I did. I'm really happy I did because I got the hang of it, I got the feel of it, and really fun fishing. I really enjoyed it. And then caught a few decent fish on the jerkbait, and then I also caught that carp on the jerkbait, which was really freaking cool. When I set the hook on that carp, I thought it was going to be a big bass at first, but then I saw the tail and I was like, whoa, a carp, that's pretty cool. And then the drop shot. When I put the drop shot on, especially that morning dawn color, just started shredding the fish. I mean, they were all about a pound and a quarter bass, but they were not just eating it, I mean, they were inhaling it. They wanted that bait. So whenever you got a bait like that and they're like folding it over, that's when you know you chose the right bait. Caught a bass earlier today on the zinger. Really fun. Got bit a few times there as well. Rough day, but great day all at once. You just got to stick with fishing. You can't just stop because you're not catching fish. Just keep fishing and you'll eventually catch something. But other than that, thank you for watching all my videos. Thank you to all the subscribers and all the future subscribers. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, hit that bell notification, and we'll see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing.